The Springfield Convention and Visitors Bureau is proud to present the 2014 Salute to Travel and Tourism Pinnacle Award. The recipient of the Pinnacle Award, Joseph Howard Fisk, was born February 27, 1949, and grew up in Lebanon with two brothers and a sister. He attended Lebanon High School, where he was popular with the girls, probably because he was a handsome young man who wore his clothing well. Among those girls was one who later became his wife, Jan. Jan and Howard's romance didn't fully blossom, however, until after he graduated high school and began serving in the U.S. Navy while she was a high school senior.
We went to high school together, and he was Joe in high school, and only when we started the business, we changed it to J. Howard's because it sounded a little more sophisticated.
After serving his country from 1968 until 1972, Howard earned a degree in marketing with a minor in interior design at Missouri State University. Howard and Jan, who were married in 1970, were trying to decide what to do after college and came up with an idea that let them enjoy something they were both passionate about, old cars, and make a living at the same time. In 1976, they bought a Rolls-Royce, and J. Howard Fisk Limousines was formed, along with the beginning of Howard's influence in the city's travel and tourism industry.
I met Howard back in the late 1970s when he was just doing the limo service, and I was in the hotel business, and Howard would chauffeur celebrities to and from the hotel from wherever they were performing.
I think the first time I met, and I don't know if it's Joe or Howard, so I just say J. Howard and try to cover the bases here, but I think the first time we met was when I first came to Springfield, because J. Howard was on the advisory board of the Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Besides handling the transportation needs of visitors and groups that come to Springfield, the business of driving people around turned Howard into an ambassador for the city as he told them about Springfield's amenities.
You know, Howard makes people feel as though Springfield is something they've known all along. He's oftentimes the first person that people who are visiting here see. And he is not afraid to tell them just how much he loves Springfield and how easy it is for him to bring people here and make them feel just as at home as if they lived here.
If I had to name 5 people in the city of Springfield in our community who represent the best in being an ambassador for our community, Howard would definitely be in that group. Just the fact that he has so much involvement with people who are coming into the community, either on tours or needing tour buses or transportation, gives him a phenomenal opportunity to play up Springfield with those folks that are here for the first time, and that is a tremendous help to our economy.
Howard is a great ambassador for the city. If for no other reason, his personal grooming is impeccable. I have never been able to understand how he can get all those whiskers to pay attention to him and be so perfect all the time, but he is. Just kidding, Howard, but you always do look great, and looks as good as his limos.
Yes, I made a point never sit next to him at a meeting for a couple of reasons. One, Howard always looked like $1 million. No matter how hard I try, I'm going to end up being an Oscar to his Felix in The Odd Couple. It's inevitable.
J. Howard is out of GQ. There is no one that dresses more fashionably than J. Howard Fisk, and I admire that about him. I mean, and I guess the other thing I certainly admire is anything you see J. Howard Fisk do, it's excellence, it's quality. And I think he subscribes to the same philosophy that many of us do. Anything worth doing is worth doing well.
Along with making sure his clients had a good experience while they were in the city, Howard also began serving on committees and boards, many of which directly and indirectly helped the city's travel and tourism industry grow and thrive.
Howard has been on the airport board for several years, and really during a critical time of expansion for the airport, and particularly when he was chairman of the board. The terminal expansion was going on, the new terminal, several other facilities at the airport, and he was really a very important part of that leadership to bring that to fruition, and I think we owe him a debt of gratitude for that.
He's certainly been a great fellow board member on several boards that I've been on. And I think the remarkable thing about Howard is a lot of people say yes, and they lend their name to an organization or a board, but Howard actually is a very hard worker on every board I've ever been on. He gets in there and he understands what's going on.
Howard has been involved in just about everything that I can think of, travel and tourism related, in some shape, form, or fashion. He also served on the Convention and Visitors Bureau board, and he was involved in the travel industry back before the Convention and Visitors Bureau even existed.
He loves nothing more than to be out meeting people, and through these boards, the OTC board, the airport board, he is involved in Cox. You know, there's such a very Cox Hospital. There's really no common denominator except that he loves meeting people and working with these different groups to make it a better facility or a better group with the knowledge that he's learned through the years of being in business.
Those organizations include the Convention and Visitors Bureau, Springfield Branson National Airport, the Chamber of Commerce, Springfield Ballet, Hammond's Hall for the Performing Arts, and many others. In 2008, Howard was elected to the board of Ozarks Technical Community College.
Howard has served as chair of our board and did a great job with his leadership. As a board member, he has been a major part of us expanding to the Hollister area, Waynesville, and of course his hometown of Lebanon.
Howard's community service continues to this day and will continue for years to come. And his impact on travel and tourism in Springfield will continue as well.
Howard, congratulations on getting this award. I can't think of a more deserving person, and I'm delighted that you got it.
Howard, congratulations on this wonderful award. It's well deserved. I don't know anybody in the community who has done more in so many different areas and tied them all together the way you have. You're a tremendous asset to our community. You're a tremendous asset to the Convention and Visitors Bureau and the tourism business. And it's wonderful to be able to say, you're my friend. Thank you very much.
Howard, I can't think of anyone who deserves the Pinnacle Award more than you do. Congratulations.
Howard, congratulations on receiving the Pinnacle Award. I can't think of anyone who deserves it more.
Howard, congratulations on the Pinnacle Award. It is tremendously well deserved. I can't think of anybody else in the community that deserves it more. And I want to thank you on behalf of my colleagues on City Council and the City of Springfield for all your efforts in our behalf. Thank you.
Howard, congratulations. I can think of no one more deserving of this award. I appreciate all the hard work that you've done to earn it and also the help you've given me in my role, and just congratulations on this award.
So I congratulate Joe, Howard, J. Howard Fisk for the Pinnacle Award and for what he has done, is doing, and will continue to do in our community. How appropriate J. Howard Fisk receives this award this evening, because he truly means to this community the pinnacle of excellence and quality.
Joe, I know you're surprised, but congratulations on this well-deserved honor, and I can't think of anyone that deserves it more than you. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Howard Fisk, on receiving the 2014 Pinnacle Award.